Dad's the name. Ow, my throat. Blue Dad Podcast Part 2. That Dad is Blue. Episode 120 is something pretty unique. So I wanted to lead up to episode 120 with something else very special. So yeah, that's something everyone can enjoy. Oh my.
Recording in progress.
Zoom's gonna lose its
when
mind.
recording
When I
is
try
in
to render this
progress.
and it sees I have more than like 2 guests, it's gonna blow up.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Welcome back to the ultimate unofficial VeggieTales podcast. I'm here today with Blue Dad.
What?
Hello.
collectively, these fine individuals here. We have Klon and Doey and WoopDoo and
That's
JK.
nice.
We have Doey.
Klon?
Say Klon.
Klon.
An act of God or an act of Klon?
We have Yogibearcamera, also known as Colon. PinkDelilahTea, also known as Don Chloe. So wait, hold up. Don Chloe is Doey. Or Colon. So WoopDoo
This
Spartan
doesn't
Dash.
sound very
WoopDoo is
Protestant,
Doey.
Oral.
WoopDoo Spartan Dash would be
Am I SpartanDoo?
Spartan Quirky Dash. I forgot.
Spartan
I
Quirky
don't want
Dash.
to be
That's right.
this.
Wharton Dash.
So yeah,
He's got a bunch of
JK.
warts. That's why we call him Wharton Dash.
Wart.
This
I
fine
do have
group-
wart on my finger.
And I'm over here.
Yeah, when
I'm
we
just
went to the container
just
store, everyone
nonetheless
stared at
Already
you.
going off the rails already.
this fine group of individuals plus like 3 more who aren't here today. Oh, 3
Like
maybe.
a small
more?
handful more. Yeah.
Yeah. But these are people from Blue Dad who collectively make the father blue, and boy is that father blue. We've got Spartan Dash, Spartan Quirky Dash. We've got
Hello.
Don. We've got Chloe. We've got JKDoodles of Peach from the IRS fame. That's right. I'm right.
yeah, but
Yes.
I passed away and got reborn as this.
That's right.
This is the next incarnation.
So he was Peach from the IRS in a past life. Now he's not. And we have WoopDoo. We got the crew here, and we have no plan. I planned nothing. I'm just happy we're all here. So,
Oh, you didn't?
You didn't plan anything?
I mean,
We need to have topics.
I planned a little bit, mental planning,
Okay, well then you just lied to us.
It's all about
You lied to us?
It's
Get
lying
used to
to
it,
the room.
WoopDoo. I'm not a good person.
No, I
It's
trusted
the third act
you.
breakup where we're all gonna go cry for like 10 minutes and then we're gonna come
I'm here
back.
to-
It's like the big epic moment in the film where we're all stronger and better as people.
Welcome
my
to
tears really
dismantling Blue
squeaky.
Dad. We're dismantling Blue Dad. I'm gonna
The
break up.
Blue Dad, they're
I'm
returning
gonna
the
break
frogs.
up this friend group. That's the goal
no.
today.
Oh,
no.
We're
That's the
I'm
title
gonna-
of the episode is Dismantling Blue Dad.
What the? I heard Don thinks you have terrible taste in donuts.
What?
It's true.
What? No,
My donut taste is
Not-
perfect.
not the
You
crusty
are just-
cream.
The
Now I'll sit back-
crusty
I'll just sit
cream.
back- I'll
You
sit
weren't
back
here
and-
for Krusty Kreme.
I'll sit back and watch. Go at it. Go at it.
Well, I was actually just gonna legitimately say that I'm happy to be here. I know you've been hunting me like a wild beast for a while now.
I have.
Been chasing you through the
and-
woods
but-
with a bow and
But
arrow.
also,
Yeah, like Gaston.
I'm especially happy to be
A
on.
regular guest on.
Yeah, I'm especially happy to be here on the second Blue Dad episode because I really like the original Blue Dad episode. It brings back happy memories because it's like a little isolated like chunk of what it's like to be in this friend group. And also, I don't know if you know this, last episode that spawned afterwards a 24+ hour call in our
Yeah, no,
friend
it's
group.
probably,
Oh,
like, the
yeah, I
longest
forgot.
call
Oh,
we
wait.
had as a group, like
Because of the podcast?
You're right.
Yeah,
Because
because
we were
they
all
were,
up
like-
so early.
like,
Look
Forgot
what
that
I've
was
done.
the-
Look
the
what I
long
created.
call.
You're welcome.
Like,
You're welcome for your friendships.
It was like easily one of the most. It was easily the greatest call we've had as a group because it honestly just goes to show like how strong we are as friends and how like we're just like.
And I
And
bet
it was-
the whole time you guys were like, if only Finn was here, it would be so much more fun.
But like legitimately, thank you for like that. Like, I like it. It's like in retrospect, it feels like a moment where we were like, the group is here and it's better than ever. And we've been reborn.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad my little podcast sparked that.
And we can
All right.
discuss more after the theme song. You
Now,
never said
WoopDoo
that.
composed.
If
The
you
WoopDoo
love-
composed theme song. We
If
have
you
the theme
love
song
your
composer here.
veggies and want more to know, then
Did I got for you?
whatever
My
want.
Spectacular
Spectacular
show.
soulless
show.
Mr. Lunt. Did I've got for you? Spectacular.
Dude,
I
if you
got
want to
you.
re-record it,
I
and I
did,
can
I
just
did.
just mix it in.
No,
I can.
I re-recorded episode 120. Have I talked about episode 120? It's gonna be cool. I re-recorded for that, and I just matched the instrumentals up so the instrumental still works perfectly.
Well, if you want to send that to me so that I can properly mix it in, make it sound fancy.
Wow,
You can do that.
Bogey.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Wow.
Do you want the
I'm not
vocals?
saying that you
The
can
audio
do that.
editor
I'm
over
just
here.
I'm just
We
offering
got
the
a
help.
musician over here.
No, I know.
Someone's
Do you-
used
do
the
you
whole
want the-
studio before.
Do you want the vocals separate from the?
Yes, I would
Instruments.
need that. Yes,
This was me trying to say instruments. Okay, yeah, but the theme song.
The
The theme song.
instruments.
The instrument theme song. Here we go.
If you love your bro dad and want more to know, then I got for you a spectacular show. We be giving the dads in this lyrical rhyme and bringing in dads quite a lot of the time. If you search for the funny of dads that are blue, then I'm happy to say we've got a show for you.
Okay, now we're back. Theme song played at this point.
That was a short theme song.
was
Did
thought-
you-
Wow,
like
was that a
1
good theme
second.
song or what,
Yeah.
y'all?
It's a good
Wow.
theme song. So y'all, what do y'all think about that theme song? Pretty good, right?
I
good.
heard
Yeah,
that.
can't complain.
On the
I'm gonna
scale
go
of
log
theme
it on
songs,
Letterboxd
I'd say
right
it's
now. I'm
on
gonna
the
go log
same
it. I'm
level
gonna-
as like the Bobobo theme song.
We should
It's-
make
Where does
we
that
should make a
rank?
theme song
That's
tier list.
obviously the top.
Make a theme song tier list of like famous cartoons and stuff, and just have the ultimate unofficial VeggieTales podcast theme song just in there.
It took me like
You got your
15 minutes to
DuckTales, you got your
produce. It's like
Pokemon.
fine.
That sounds really
I
good.
think it's
So-
I think it's not as good as the Go Wiki theme song, but you know.
Yeah, that's the peak. That's the
Backstory.
best theme
I,
song.
if I wish I could swear on this podcast.
No,
we have the
don't
sense of
swear.
You're fine. We have the sense
yeah,
of
but, yeah, because why didn't you tuba?
I got the
no,
tuba.
why
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
you tuba?
I friggin' hate
Well, you
Go
will-
Riki.
You'll have.
Hey.
Oh,
I will warn you, if you cuss, even if I censor it, you're gonna have about 5 people in the comment section saying, "Finn, you should take that video down. There's a bad word implied."
Yeah, we
at
shouldn't.
26:15,
Swear.
there is an implied bad word.
Implied.
Yeah,
You think I'm kidding?
because then
You think
the-
I'm kidding? I'm not kidding.
No, I
Yeah,
believe you. I believe you.
I will get a direct message with like a paragraph about why I should not have that on my YouTube channel, and I'm like,
We're bad
sorry.
influences.
yeah, the
Teach
freaking,
people to swear and watch Go Riki, the worst.
that's the worst thing you could do.
Yeah, the-
Go Riki.
Stop.
The freaking the eggplant Jesus from that one VeggieTales fan video from back in the day is gonna
Father,
come and
I'm
get
not
you.
worthy.
"Oh,
No,
WoopDoo, WoopDoo, did you see the comments? Of course, you replied to it on 321 Blender's channel where you said like this was effing amazing, and the guy commented back like, "You will burn in hell for cussing." Bob the Tomato."
Don't swear.
Cool, can't
And you were
wait.
like, "Oh, cool."
I had to like
people
imagine
really-
you sounded like an
That killed
infomercial.
me. That killed me.
These people really
Cool.
went out there and said, "I'll do something about this."
Oh, yeah. By the way, earlier when I said I was going to be writing a review of the theme song, I'm about to post it on my letterbox under Paint.
Oh,
Dry.
cool.
Wait, of this theme song?
Yeah, no, I wrote a joking review of the theme song. I'm going to put it on my letterbox saying
How are
the
you
theme
gonna
song-
log that?
I
Do it,
put it
do
under
it.
Paint
You
Drying.
see,
like
I'm on the
most
letterbox
people do.
Underpaid
Patreon, and I just
Actually,
Yes.
send it, and we'll link it in the
Official
description. We'll link it in the description.
Yay!
But no, for context, the theme song, I used like an I think it was called like African Beat MP4 in the background, and it was like
African
MP4.
Vocal
and I sang over it.
modular.
So WoopDoo somehow ripped my vocals out of that. I don't know how.
Vocal remover AI.
Vocal remover AI.
baby.
Yep, there we go.
Hey.
And made a new soundtrack for it and matched it perfectly. And I was like, it was just supposed to be a remix, right? And then I stole it and used it forever.
Yeah, I just thought it would be a little fun thing to do, and then you were like, "I'm using this now forever."
I got attached to it. But yeah, okay.
I just
Question-
posted it.
Question 1, because we should have some cohesiveness. I'll try to hold it together.
VeggieTales,
I've
am I
gotten-
right?
I've gotten less and less cohesive as the podcast has gone on, to where like the last group show I did, we were just talking, which is cool. I kind of like that better.
I think it was because of all episode. It tainted the podcast.
Our episode was like
After-
a rift in space time.
After the Blue Dad podcast, it just went downhill from there. Now we're just now.
Oh.
Maybe we'll go back uphill.
we don't even know who we are anymore.
Who am I?
But the podcast.
We're just normal
mean,
men.
Yes, Blue Dad. Blue Dad. Can you all explain Blue Dad in your own words? We'll start with you, Spartan Dash.
In our
Blue
own-
Dad is a YouTube channel where we make videos.
Why'd you say that so slowly?
It sounded
I
like
had to
the
think.
chat GPT. Ask Chat GPT what Blue Dad Animations is.
Let's
Blue
do
Dad
that right
Animations
now.
is an American VeggieTales fan YouTube channel.
I'd be shocked if they knew what we
I was
were.
gonna say,
There was some Kev was showing me there was some AI that like knew who he was, knew who I was. I
Oh
think
god, that's scary.
like we put in
That's
like random
terrifying
YouTube. Yeah, and
words.
it was like Kev Messick is a VeggieTales and Wiggles fan who makes artwork. Finnegan
I'm
Rowe is a
scared.
podcaster. But they didn't mention anything I made aside from the podcast. They don't know about anything else I've ever made, so whatever. It was like he's a VeggieTales fan who likes VeggieTales, has a VeggieTales channel and a VeggieTales podcast. And I was like, yeah, but I made this little duck too, and they're like, yeah, we don't care about that.
It's
So,
like we don't care about
just-
dogs.
it
We
was
don't care about
just VeggieTales.
nature.
Just VeggieTales. They don't know about anything else. But
This
if I
just
can get,
an
if I can get
AI.
him to send me, if you have to pay for it, I'm not paying for it. I refuse to subscribe to an AI generator app because down with AI to an extent. But
Di-
Don, describe Blue Dad to me.
Blue.
Tall,
Description.
hunky.
I don't know. It is like a art piece, a surrealist art piece.
Absurdist.
Surrealist art piece.
Yeah, it's like Andy Warhol.
Andy Ward. Yeah, okay, all right.
Andy,
We're getting somewhere.
Warhead, yeah. Andy Warhead, yeah.
And Andy Warhead.
He's got
I
warts.
thought that you said Andy Warhead.
We're getting somewhere. I like that description. So he's a YouTube channel. He's an art piece. Chloe, how about you?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, all right.
I don't
No.
know. Okay. This is going really well.
I mean, I think a lot of people, you're onto something. You really are onto something. Because I think when people watch Blue Dad, I think after you've watched like 5 Blue Dad videos, then you turn your laptop off and you just kind of sit there. And I think what's going through your brain is I don't know. Like I think that's what you're thinking. Like I don't know. Like,
Exactly.
what did I just watch? And like how can I watch more of it? And how can I fill my very soul and heart with Blue Dad? Like I want to eat, sleep, drink, and exhale and inhale Blue Dad. JK,
I too want to eat and
I do
drink.
not want to drink the Blue Father.
Yeah, all the
You would
VeggieTales
think
fans
you'd be
collectively like they sit back and think, and then they comment, "What did I just witness? XD, LOL."
that's every Blue Dad comment is like, what did I just witness? You're not wrong though. You're not wrong.
Now, our comment sections are more sophisticated. A lot of them will just
Yeah.
kind of repeat what the title says. It's
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Or they'll just sit
How did the
there
whole
and-
"what did I just witness" trope even start? Was that a reference to something?
It was,
That was
like
like
what do you-
Seaman Flip. It was
Mhm.
like Seaman Flip put that in like a couple of his animations, and then everybody else decided
It became
know,
just like this
that's
thing
funny.
that
I
was
mean, like,
everywhere.
explosions are funny. I mean, if I blew up right now, you all would laugh.
When
like-
you
but like-
I don't know about that.
sparingly.
But yeah, but
It's
sparing,
when
I can see it.
we need to find a point to where we can cut it out and then
Yeah,
edit
yeah,
it back in.
we were about to continue the like how would you describe Blue Dad question. And we got
Yeah.
That's right.
Started
No,
don't
I
know-
say
don't
we
know-
cut out
Fucking
everything
people.
until JK says toxic yaoi. From that point on, we can keep everything
No
else.
context.
I've done it a few times just to be funny. I'll like cut a whole conversation and leave one sentence in.
Toxic yaoi.
No, wait, do it so you're being like, so JK, what do you think of Blue Dad? And then have
So
it be like
JK.
toxic yaoi.
no.
That would be a perfect. Like.
No,
like,
I
right
haven't
there.
actually responded to the question.
Okay,
No,
answer the question, JK.
back around. Describe Blue Dad.
Well, this is gonna be a like tonal this is gonna be like tonal whiplash, but I would describe Blue Dad as a place where
place.
you can see the result of a bunch of friends who are really close and making funny stuff to entertain each other, and it's a place where I can revisit as well and just like remember all the good times I have had with these friends that I love very much.
No,
I like that.
That's just a
I like it.
genuine, like, this
Yeah.
is a genuinely sweet answer.
So we got,
How
like,
am I
an
meant to
actual-
follow that up?
Yeah,
say, like,
wait, yeah, I was
it's-
thinking you were good. Yeah, I was thinking
in
Phil
the
was gonna do
sentence.
WoopDoo falls.
Just say
Blue
talk to
Dad will never
Kiawe.
be. It'll never be a joke again. Now everyone's gonna watch Blue Dad and go, "Oh, Bob
Just jump the
explodes."
shark moment.
It's the most
Bob
sincere.
explodes and the
Shock moment.
screen stretches, and they go, "Oh." I
So
like
it's
that.
gonna be like
I
it's
like
gonna be
that.
a video essay that has like that's gonna
Why
be
did-
like it's gonna be
The
a
heart
clip
of Blue
that-
Dad.
So it's gonna be like a video essay that's gonna play that exact clip and then VHS filter. This is the day Blue Dad died.
This will be the
Again.
day that I died. Right, WoopDoo, Blue Dad.
Look, I was about to answer with something stupid, like Blue Dad is a feeling of like.
No, but kind of, yeah. Going off of what JK said, you could work with that. It's like a feeling of closeness between friends.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was gonna say something stupid, like it's an undescribable feeling. Like when you watch a Blue Dad video, it's like you don't know how you're supposed to feel. You just feel Blue
Feel
Dad.
something.
That's-
Feels
Yeah.
blue.
It's an emotion.
I can't tell
It's
you
an
all how I feel.
experience.
I turned him blue.
I have.
Here we
I
go
have-
again.
Blue.
But also just what JK said is just like we've been building up this channel since 2018. That's 6 years ago. So like a lot of our old like inside jokes and stuff have just been immortalized in these videos that remain up to this day. And it's like it does hold a special place in my heart for that. And like also, you know, we've been doing more stuff publicly as a group on the channel, like with the dubs that we've posted. We still have a bunch that are recorded that I haven't edited, and that's on me.
You can still. I'm still down for whenever you want to send me the foggy one because you know how much
Yes.
I like that show.
Yeah, I
Get ready,
definitely should
get-
do that.
Finn, I'm just gonna warn you. When it's like a solo episode with me, if you ever want to do that, is you're gonna hear the word Spivey a lot, and you're not gonna know what that means.
Well, you
No,
can brief me before the show.
JK is gonna become a Pokemon, and all they'll say is Sprivey.
Wait, Sprivey
just
like
like-
an M, like
This is
SP
facing well.
or I.
Sprivey just sounds like a
It's
Pokemon.
Sprivey with a V.
with a V. Sprivey. I like it. I
It's a
like it.
ship
Snivy,
name.
that's why.
I like it. I don't know what it means, but I like
I'm not
it.
even that big of a ship one yet. That's like.
Really, JK?
Well, I say that, but like
Really?
those certain ones,
Really?
I am.
Sprivey.
That-
What's the
no.
ship? Who's it shipping? Like Sprite and Poison Ivy?
No.
But yeah,
Yes.
What?
Exactly.
you put
Yeah,
it on
move
the
over,
yeah, you
Harley
put it
Quinn.
on the plan, and then love happens.
It's
love
Sprig and Ivy from Amphibia. There, a
For
genuine
Sprite on
answer
the
to your
plan.
question.
Oh no, Amphibia.
Yeah.
Owl House.
No.
And
Courtyard.
Therefore, your
The
life will
Schmookums
not
and Me
go
Wait,
comedy
far.
cartoon.
So Amphibia for context, that is the show. Jokes aside, that all the VeggieTales characters watch on Cordy in the background of like. expanded animation.
No, that's the
guess.
Owl
Or is
House.
that
That's
Owl
what.
House? That's
The Owl House, yeah.
No, Amphibia is the one with who's like someone's self-insert Amphibia OC is now showing up in VeggieTales animations as a
Honestly, I'm
VeggieTales
gonna do
OC as
that. I'm
well.
just gonna be.
That's
we should
right.
make
No,
a
I've seen that.
channel.
Is that? See, I'm not being passive aggressive about it. I just think it's funny.
Yeah,
No,
no,
it's like an
I hope it's
OC
not,
of
I
an
hope it's
OC,
not
and that's,
taken. I
like,
appreciate
resulting-
the work of the people who do this stuff, and like I'm not judging for having a bunch of characters in the background watching Cordy. Like do what you want to do, have fun with it. I just always find it funny that like there's something happening in the foreground, and then like 700 different things are happening in the background, and it's like
if I ever bring anyone up specifically, it's like it's not meant to be a diss. It's just kind of like
Yeah.
it just exists.
But
That's
see,
just how
it's
it
an
is.
observation.
I'll cut.
I believe the art form of VeggieTales animations has peaked with Bob Larry.
Yes!
that-
Oh, yeah.
Bob Larry.
Larry,
I wanted
I
to
love Bob
interview him
Larry.
so badly. If I can interview Bob Larry, I will be so happy.
I want to give.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
just that he
he's
was
a
a
2 years
child
old
run away
boy.
from the computer.
Run away from the
Larry
computer.
Anderson.
It's like I get them on the Zoom meeting. I'm like, can you hear me? Bob Larry, can you hear me?
And then a Ham Sarah will show up and be like, "Why are you talking like that? You sound like a 2 years old boy."
I mean,
Well, that's because he
I don't
is.
know. I can't.
Oh
tell.
yeah.
I thought I had a long
Child.
discussion. Me and Gord call all the time. Me and Gord will call for like 5 hours at a time, like all the time. And we talked about Bob Larry one time for like 3 straight hours, and he was like, and Gord said he doesn't feel like it's a troll or a joke because it's too not
We've had this
intricate.
discussion. about how sincere it is.
So
He
it's
said
we
so
had-
yeah.
sincere. It's
He
it's
said-
just
He
it's
said
just-
if it's a joke, it's not executed well as a joke because it's like you can't really tell if it's a joke, meaning it's not a well executed joke. I said, what if the joke is that you don't know if it's a joke? And he was like, no, I think he brought up Blue Dad like as a reference. He said Blue Dad's a joke. He said most people probably know Blue Dad's a joke. There might be a handful of people who think it's serious, you know.
how.
I don't know. You would be surprised.
I don't know.
You-
Maybe they've
you would
only
be-
seen the AMVs.
You would be surprised. A friend of mine made a poster of See, I'll cut this too. 'Cause it probably sounds like I'm making fun of someone. But they made a poster of Leslie Farrell in the Larry Boy movie. And somebody like it was Leslie Farrell like as Larry Boy and Phil and Mike were the villains. And somebody messaged him and said, "Is this real? I need a source for this." And he was like,
Is this real?
No,
Yo, I swear.
it was
Is this
Leslie
real?
Farrell in a Photoshop
Please.
Larry Boy costume, and Phil and Mike were like the villains. It was like the picture of Phil where he's going like that, like with the one eyebrow raised.
Yeah,
and in background is
the
villains.
DreamWorks face, Phil.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you should.
and they
You
were the
shouldn't cut
villains.
this out. This is good.
Well,
This is
I'm
good.
I'm not making fun of the person who didn't know if it was real because like it was completely genuine. But like in my mind, I was like, no, it's not real. No, it's
I wish
no.
it was.
It's not real. It's Photoshop.
I don't know. I don't know if this has been mentioned by anyone in the fandom, but ever since like this whole like thing with the Larry Boy movie, which is bizarre because I was just like before even that, like I was just searching up like VeggieTales like one day, and then I just saw the image with the article, and I immediately went to the group like, guys, is this what
Is
what
this
is
real?
this?
Chat, is this
but
real?
also, like, but also afterwards with the whole like Leslie Farrell thing, I've had this concern that I'm scared that that some fans are gonna be like, yeah, of course it was the woman. So
Yeah. This is just
so
gonna turn
hopefully
into
people aren't
the
like that.
this is
you
just
know?
gonna turn into the Larry Boy movie group discussion episode part 2.
Part 2. Yeah. Did you listen to that one yet?
I listened to
I
some of it
haven't
while I
yet.
was at
I listened to
work.
some of it as well.
I
Yeah.
listened
You guys
to
might
it.
be like some of the only people who consistently listen to it because like
We're a loyal fan.
I got nothing else better to do when I'm doing deliveries.
gee, thanks,
like,
WoopDoo.
That wasn't me. That was Don.
Or Don. Gee, thanks, Don.
oh,
I do
No,
like
I'm
having
messing.
something to listen to when
I got your
when
old
I
voice
play
mixed up.
gaming.
I'm
So
messing.
Yeah.
question 2.
Honestly, though, the only reason I listen to any podcast typically is like if I have nothing else to do at the time, I'm like, I'm just gonna listen to a podcast, you know? That's valid.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
like
if I'm
it's
working on
perfect for
something,
stuff
you
like
need
that, you
background
know.
noise.
honestly,
That's what
yeah,
podcasts
like,
are for, yeah.
yeah, like I brought up that I listen to them while I because I do like pizza delivery as of right now. Like,
That's right.
so I
that's
mean, I
right.
basically like. So basically, I like listen to them when I kind of want to have something going in the background, so I'm not bored.
Yeah.
I've been,
do an order of pizza for dinner.
The
I've been,
house number was broken, so I couldn't find you. Are you that type
Wrong
of pizza guy?
Jimmy.
That's
Ah,
I
it's
don't.
kinda
hungry,
hungry, so
I
I
had to do that act. I've never eaten someone's pizza before, but I've gotten really close.
It's like Jimmy moment.
Oh,
Hold up, wait. I'm looking at your review right now. Okay, hold up.
Oh,
Let's read this. Let's read this.
let's review of the theme song.
The ultimate unofficial VeggieTales podcast theme song is epic and makes me really happy. Could use less vegetables. That is the review. AfricanBeat.mp3. This will make sense in due time. If anyone actually listens to any of our podcasts, then it will make sense. Yes, I love it so much. I like that this title is paint drying too.
No,
I was just gonna
That's.
I was just gonna
review.
briefly hop on the discussion about like listening to podcasts at work because for the past like year plus I have been working early morning shifts at a movie theater, and now everyone's gonna track me down because of that
They're gonna
information.
dox you.
They're gonna
But,
dox you because
you
we're
work
gonna
every
make
movie
screens.
theater.
but most of what I listen to is podcasts and music, occasionally music, but mostly podcasts. And I have listened to this podcast sometimes, including the Buddha episodes, and it made me like I like it. And I'm always worried that like even though most of my time is just like alone in theaters, I like me like going in the hallways like smiling really really widely at just like something like silly Spartan said. and I can't explain it well.
That's
Everyone
silly,
thinks you're
silly
crazy.
Spartan.
Because
Silly,
you're
silly,
Quirky.
smiling.
You could
What a
even say
silly
quirky.
goose.
He is pretty quirky, I will say that.
Quirky Dash.
Wait, so it's silly Spartan quirky dash.
Yep.
That's his full name.
No, I feel bad for asking this. I really do, but I just have to know. Spartan Dash, you are not Spartan Viper. Is that correct? Two different people, or you are Spartan?
I don't even know who that is. So
Okay.
no.
All right.
Oh wait, Spartan Viper. I know who. I know who you're talking
Just
about.
the fact that Spartan was in the name of two VeggieTales fandom members, I was like, are those connected or not?
That's
No.
too
But I
much of a
felt bad.
coincidence.
But I also didn't know that Pines was Horned Pineapple and Puppet Peach until I got her on the podcast, and I was like, wait a minute. So I felt so bad about that too, because I wanted to interview Puppet Peach and I wanted to interview Pines because Pines was always in my live streams. And then she was like, "Yeah, I'm both," and I was like,
Same person.
What?
Well, hey,
Yeah, but you
birds with one
accidentally
stone.
booked them both at the same time, and Pines had to like jump through both Zoom calls like a classic like sitcom. So,
It's like that one episode of SpongeBob.
It's like when
Yeah.
you realize that Phil Vischer is Jimmy and Bob. Like,
I remember
How?
it was like over the last couple of years I had been like showing my sister like all of VeggieTales in order.
wait,
Because
really?
she'd seen a good amount of it, and we were
Respect.
both
Respect.
very nostalgic for a lot of like the classic episodes, but there were some in
Oh,
certain eras she
nostalgic.
hadn't seen, and she was curious to see them. So we didn't get too far. We got up until St. Nicholas, so like right before everything
I would
went
say
wrong.
yeah,
But
There's some
yeah,
good
that's a
2010s
good, that's a
episodes,
good
though.
like.
that's
There
not
are some
me
good
just saying all of 2010's episodes. Celery Night Fever
That's
is in
me
my top
dissing all
10.
the
Saturday Night
2000s.
Fever.
But-
Yeah.
Fever is good.
And I feel like I'm a big defender, even though I don't think it's like an amazing episode. I do really like McLary episode.
I love
Mac-
McLary. I love
Mac
McLary.
Larry is
I love-
underappreciated, I would say.
love McLary, and I love
I
Henry
haven't
Haggard.
seen
He's
it.
so cool. I'm in touch with Chog, like via email. It makes me so happy. I love.
The silly
but-
song is massively
flex.
underrated in that episode too. I love Kilts and Stilts.
We have history with that silly song as we established last.
Oh, no way.
episode.
What are you doing with a shamrock?
Irish. No, but,
Irish.
but as I was saying, it was like we were pretty late into the watch when I dropped the info on her that Phil Vischer voices literally like half the main cast,
She
and
didn't
she's
know
like,
that?
"What?
Dang.
Archibald is not Mr. Lunt.
I'm trying
You
to
are
imagine.
lying to me."
I'm trying
That's
to
just not
imagine
true.
somebody not knowing that about VeggieTales, but watching that far into the show without knowing that. Like, who do they think? Like,
I
do they are
guess-
they
I
are
guess
they
this-
thinking are they thinking of other cartoons they've seen and trying to think of who's voicing the characters who's also been on like Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon, or like do they just think they have like a specific cast just for VeggieTales?
I don't know. I guess just for like some people, it's like if you're not like actively involved in like fandom stuff, or if you're like not as dedicated to the show as other people, it's like you don't really think about stuff like that. You just think, oh yeah, Archibald has a voice actor. Mr. Nezzer has a voice actor. It's
True,
like
yeah, that's true.
you
And
don't, you
Mr.
don't
Lunt
think too
doesn't have a
hard on
voice.
it if you're not
He's
paying
silent.
attention to the credits, especially with me and my sister, because when the credits started, that was when our discussion started, and then we would put it in our ranking because we were ranking all the episodes also.
I need to do that with my sister. She's still never seen
VeggieTales.
Sweet Pea. She's never seen Sweet Pea. She needs to see Sweet Pea. It's so good.
Yeah, no, I was really hoping to get that far with my sister, but I moved
go
out
back to it.
before we got the chance to.
Go back
JK, you
to
laughed
that
like a
one.
prospector there.
I always do.
Prospector.
I was
The old
thinking of
prospector.
I don't know if Finn has ever seen that's a clip from the Away Big dub of CP where it's like a male goes,
It is.
Oh
Oh,
no.
the mirror falling.
Yeah, the mirror fall. It's
I've
like the
seen
best
that.
Pokemon before.
Wait, there's
I
a
thought you
channel.
were gonna talk about Mr. Lunt's cool laugh from the Jonah game.
I know where you're going with this, Finn. I know where you're going with this.
There's a channel. It's called
Gregerton's Veggies?
Gregerton's Veggies. Who is Gregerton's Veggies? Please tell
Oh
me.
my lord.
I
Um,
don't know.
I don't know.
Is
I don't
that
know.
a secret? I can't know.
Is
See-
Gregerton's Veggies in the room with us right now?
I feel like
Gregerton's
it's
Veggies in the
over.
room with us.
Quick, if you're
Listen.
Gregerton's Veggies, raise your hand.
Listen, I can't see you all. Whenever you all join, when you all join, I felt the presence of Gregerton's Veggies, but like I just can't pinpoint who it's coming from.
It's
Like who is seeping Gregerton's Veggies
all
right
right. Anybody
If
want?
anyone's seeping Gregerton's
all right, if no
Veggies,
one's
raise
gonna
their
admit to
hands
it, I'm gonna
again.
say that it's
Again.
if no one's gonna
Okay.
admit to it, I'm just gonna go ahead and say
You
it's
can raise your
me.
hands on
now? Is it you? Is it actually you?
What if
Yes.
I told y'all it's me? Like, what if
I
I come out
Gregerton
and
is
say
such a
it's
you
me?
name.
Like,
If it
Yeah.
was if it was
Big
you, if it
Gregerton.
was you, I would kick everyone else out
think-
but you and have a one-on-one discussion with Gregerton's veggies. And this would be called an interview with Gregerton's veggies. And we would throw out the whole
I
Blue Dad
only
thing.
made the channel as like
Okay,
a
I guess I
joke
better
to like
go.
not really do anything.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Gonna be real. The only reason why I made the channel was like, as a joke, but then I like started like posting like small clips on it that I found funny, and now it's just basically like a dumping ground for clips from the show I find funny. Like,
I love it so much. I saw your comments on it. You were like, "I love you, Gregerton's veggies," and I was like, "It can't be done." It
yeah,
can't
no,
be
because
done.
I
It
kind
just
of
can't be.
But self-love
I
is
hope
good.
said friend is not-
Self-love is
All right,
good.
all right, because I hope said friend is not watching this podcast, because I probably will send him this. But I have gaslit them into saying that I'm not Gregerton's veggies.
I can
so-
cut this if you want to keep gaslighting them, because
Yeah,
gaslighting
no,
can be
because
fun.
the
It can
thing
be
is,
fun.
like, I told a friend in a call, because I was calling with a friend, like how I usually do. This one friend, I was calling with them, and I sent him a Gregerton's veggies thing I uploaded in the call, and we were like talking about that clip, and I was like, I'll upload it on Gregerton, and I'll gaslight them into thinking that it was uploaded at the same time. And
I don't know
so-
why. I'll upload it on Gregerton is such a sentence. It's like a website. It's like if it gets
Jason
if it gets
Derulo,
if
you
it
know
gets
who we are.
if it gets
Jason
blocked on
Derulo.
YouTube, you put it on archive.org. If it gets blocked on archive.org, you upload it on Gregerton.
That's
You upload it to the Library
Honestly,
of
I'm
Congress.
surprised
Gregerton is like
hasn't
the
been-
new like VeggieTales archive website because Universal keeps taking stuff down on archive.
Gonna be real,
Yeah,
I haven't
don't-
tried really, like I don't know. Then again, the clips I post like haven't gotten like hit with like being blocked or anything yet. So
Well, it's
I'm
also
kind of
because they're very short. You know?
yeah,
They're, like,
probably
3
that's most
seconds, there's
likely
no
it
way.
is that they're like short clips probably, and like they haven't been hit with any kind of copyright.
I don't think you have a clip longer than like 20 seconds. I'm gonna.
That's
look real fast.
probably it. Is that it's probably
there's-
too short, and they probably don't detect any. They probably haven't detected anything.
I mean, you can upload VeggieTales content. Like you can upload a whole, I think, 5 minutes of any classic episode without getting blocked. They'll just claim it and run ads.
you know,
But
it's
if
just
you
like
go-
anything like over like 10 minutes or like over 5 or 10 minutes, like they start to get like,
Basically, yeah.
And
But, like
people can't
I'll
translate
include clips
entire
and stuff in the
things, too.
podcast sometimes. Like in episode 20, I had to use a few clips for demonstration, and like they're not gonna block that. It's demonstration.
YouTube's copyright detection is so picky, like specifically with VeggieTales, because
Yeah.
like as I was talking about earlier, like the Blue Dad doves that we've posted, Rackshack and Benny and Fit from Outer Space both had to be uploaded to Drive for redirect links, but Lyle stayed up perfectly fine. Like monetization was disabled, but who cares about that? We can't monetize Blue Dad anyway. And how would we do that? We would have to split it like 9 ways.
Hold up 1 second. I'm gonna play this for you.
Also, like, feel free to like ask more questions because I feel like at least last time we actually like there was like some like genuine questions that we'll answer.
No,
So
I have
feel free to
questions.
do
Yeah.
that some
I
more.
have questions. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah!
Oh, so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. I
It's
love
great.
the. I love the.
That's the geese. That's
It kind
SpongeBob.
of sounds like Busby.
Hi,
crying.
hello. Hello. Honestly, some of the clips are like really old, like just like clips I've had on my phone for years, and I've just
Hi,
uploaded them
hello.
onto the channel.
还有未来的葫芦工程师雷小哥。嗨，Hello。
منين؟ لا
I imagine you would probably post the Slovenian peas there if you hadn't already put it as a
Oh yeah, if
short
I
on
hadn't
Blue
already
Dad.
put it up on Blue Dad, I would have put it up on there probably.
How about Arabic Bob was like,
Ah,
No, that's Persian.
if you like to
That
talk
was
to
Persian Bob.
Okay, so
yeah,
here's
yeah,
here's my
that's
next-
Bob.
Yeah, now there's an official one that actually sounds like not.
And then,
whatever
yeah, I
that
was gonna say
was.
there was like that one was an unofficial one before they actually made an official one, and it's
Oh,
better.
made an official one.
I want to know if you're willing to disclose. I don't know if this is something y'all try not to share, but like I want to know specific Blue Dad videos you all have made. Like I want to point to you and you tell me a famous Blue Dad video that you have made. And I'll probably have seen it. Chances are I've seen
I
it.
was gonna say we could start with like somebody and then go around like
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna. That's what I'm starting. I started at the top and I worked down. Yeah.
I have my playlist here of like all of my Blue
I
Dad
can look up my
contributions.
playlist.
do as
real
well.
I want to
quick.
know. I want to divide the Blue Dad videos and like know who made what, you know? Because like I can pick out if there's an AMV, I know it's Chloe.
Hey now. Charlie and I
Hey,
have
well-
both also made AMVs, and JK. JK's made an AMV.
JK made
too.
one, yeah.
Well, if there's an AMV with a reference to rarity, I know it's Chloe.
Yeah, then it's Chloe.
That's
If
very
there's
rare.
any video,
Idiot.
rare,
Oh.
like the pony, good one. No, but like if I see if there's a Blue Dad video and like there's like a JPEG of rarity like anywhere in there, and I do notice them, I'm like, that one had to be Chloe. If there's
It's a fun guessing game. Who uploaded what?
if there's
Yeah.
any PNG of any VeggieTales character sliding across the screen, I assume it's WoopDoo, but I could be wrong.
No.
That's a very broad.
It's a
sort of
very
statement.
broad,
It's a
yeah.
broad
If it's a
statement.
Muppet, that's still
if it's a
Chloe.
PNG of Pixel from Lazy Town sliding out of a door, that's me.
That's you. That's definitely. So we'll start with you, Spartan. Name some Blue Dad videos you've made, if willing.
I did the Larry dance.
Did you animate it?
I did animate the Larry dance.
Well,
in
can we
After
stop on that
Effects.
for a minute? We have to stop on that for a minute. You
I
animated
think
the
this was
Larry
brought
dance.
up last
Yes.
time as well.
I forgot. I've done a lot last time. I don't even. I
Yeah,
remember
that-
like,
that's
the
coming full
only
circle.
thing I remember
Man.
from the last episode is Mr. Krabs, Mr. Beast. That's the only thing I remember.
Hashtag Mr.
Frozen,
Beast.
Hashtag
frozen
I
Mr.
remember,
Krabs.
I remember calling
with the Mr.
Spartan an incel.
What?
Oh.
You forgot about
I don't remember that.
I tried to listen back
You
to the
didn't have
last-
to remind him.
Spartan, you made the Larry dance.
Yes.
Thank you for one.
You're welcome.
For your gift to society. You used After Effects.
Yes.
That's even better because it's not even Blender. I don't know how After Effects works, but that's really impressive. Okay, so what sparked you to create the Larry dance? Like, we need to talk about the Larry dance for a minute now.
That was the night we changed the channel to Blue Dad, I think, and we
It
all
was.
From the
we all
pair,
did
the
our
pair,
own-
right? It was the pair before.
Yeah.
yeah,
The FBI. Yep.
we all did our own little videos that night. I think all of us did. I think we all did. Like
Everyone but JK.
yeah, everyone but
Everyone but
JK.
the Brad.
Everyone but Frank.
So this is the
That
part of
was
the
mine.
podcast where I'll cut to the Larry dance so people can see what the heck the Larry dance is. Because if they don't know,
speed it
they
up
need
to like ridiculous degrees.
to avoid the copyrights. To be like,
I mean, I guess if we do name
It's a
drop
Kevin
specific
MacLeod
videos,
song.
you could
It's
It
show
still
them.
gets
free.
copyrighted.
oh, royalty free. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Larry dance. That's crazy. Don, what's a WoopDoo video? What's a Blue Dad video you made? WoopDoo and Blue Dad are like one in my mind. I mean,
I'm gonna try to think from like I'll say from like I mean of course I had like videos that that are like popular from like you know like the pair era, but like
the
but,
pair
like,
era.
The
but
para,
like
if you
Blue
will.
Dad wise,
The
like
para,
my
if
most
you will.
popular I would say probably the one that like I would say people would probably know me for is like the DKP like you know like or like why the DKP
mice.
era of VeggieTales is like it was like that video where it's like I made like a AMV with like a rats or something with like every time we touch.
Yeah, the video was
That
why
was-
the DKP Productions era of VeggieTales is my favorite video essay.
Okay,
And
then
it's just a fan cam of the rats on the DKP logo.
I have to correct something from my previous podcast, the last group show I did. We were talking about different eras of VeggieTales animation and what would look best on the Larry Boy movie, and I couldn't remember DKP, but I knew because of the mice, because of that video, I knew about it, and I was like,
Yeah.
but I thought it was WoopDoo who made that, so I said, "What's the era of VeggieTales with the mice that WoopDoo likes?" And
Okay, I also
everyone
really
knew,
like the rats.
everyone
They're really
knew-
cool.
everyone knew.
I
Joe
really
Joe
like 'em,
started like
though.
crying. He was laughing. Everyone knew what I was talking about. All I had to say, I said the era of VeggieTales with the rats that WoopDoo likes, and Armando was like DKP, and Joe was like that's DKP, and I was like okay. So you all have spread DKP awareness through your mouth.
Dude, okay.
Don,
To
you
be
should-
fair, in the 107 Facts video, WoopDoo is the one that says it's actually the DKP rats.
Yeah, I
That's
did,
what- I
I
think
did
that's what-
narrate that whole thing, and it was quite a pain.
Dig at Alan, Mr. Wolfie just I had never heard the hardware song until I heard your
What?
video. So
Oh my
I know.
god.
I've
What an
listened. I
introduction
have
again through that AMV. That was my introduction.
I have listened to Weird Al for years. Like I've listened to him my whole life, and I've somehow
You
And you
haven't
haven't
heard
listened to
his
like
best
his most
song?
popular
I
song?
never heard the hardware song. No.
Or
I
one of his
just
most
heard.
popular.
I had like, shoot, I had like 20. Like I used like the MP4 YouTube downloader, and I had like 20 Weird Al songs on my little tiny iPod. and like that's all I ever listened to.
classic.
That was not one of them.
Get
Don't
on
arrest
my
me.
level. I own
Don't
all of his
arrest me.
albums.
Don't arrest me. They were free on YouTube. But
He made a song telling
yeah, I
people to
mean-
not download the song.
they were free. Yeah. But
But I
well, I
will
didn't download that one. I didn't download that one, so it should be
Okay,
fine.
well that's okay.
Yeah. But
yeah,
no,
but yeah,
the,
going
the-
back to the
hardcore.
DKP rats, or like the DKP, like I guess another reason why I made it was that, you know, that era for the show is like very close to my heart, because that's kind of like I'm like around Snoodle's Tale, and like, you know, like basically like early DKP was kind of like where I started like fully watching the show, like, you know, like basically as the episodes were coming out. So
Right when it starts looking weird.
yeah, right
I
when the
love
show
those,
starts
like,
looking
small
mouth
weird.
shape.
Yeah, Snoodle's Tale. I didn't. It's funny how you don't notice this stuff when you're a kid. At least I
Wide
didn't.
mouth
I was
Bob.
I just
No,
wasn't.
but things I
I
did
wasn't-
notice this as a kid, because I was very focused on little things like that. Because like VeggieTales is like the first thing that made me think I want to do animation when I grow up. And I started paying more attention to things like that, and like, why
I think I
does
noticed
Bob's
it.
face look like that in Sumo of the Opera, and only that episode?
Yeah, why does
and,
that episode
Snoodle,
look?
Snoodle too.
I don't know.
Well,
Early
it-
DKP.
It's
is
Noodle's
just-
Tale. It's like
His mouth gets
like,
that big.
It's like the eyes are more on model in that one, but the mouth is weird.
Wait,
I don't.
so what do
it's
his
bizarre.
eyes look like in Sumo? I forget. See, when
It's
I was
like-
little, I watched
like,
I watched
small.
Sweet Pea and I didn't think anything of it. I had the original copy. Like I got it the day it came out and I watched it and like it looked fine to me. I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah, I had that experience. I didn't really fully process it until later.
I was just like, veggies. I actually loved the episode when I was little. Then I watched it later and I was like, I've seen better. I still don't hate it, but I have seen much better.
Uh-oh,
You're too
John Bosniak.
Bosniak.
This is how I always
John
say it.
Bosniak.
Uh-oh, John Bronchitis is gonna get you.
Also, like, about
But it was interesting.
One
It
of
was-
my favorite like bizarre things that happened is just like, I don't know. I guess just because they were switching to a different animation studio and whatnot, and they will get it adjusted. But like, I love how like I just love how like desaturated the carrot top is for no reason.
Yeah, and the
It was sitting
audio is
out in
kind
the
of tinny
sun
too.
for too long.
The audio sounds compressed in the Snoodle's Tale. Maybe it's just the version I'm watching, but it sounds kind of like they were
It-
in like a.
Just kind of does, I think, and I kind of have a theory that it was because like that was like the first episode to be handled by a slightly different crew. I'm kind of sort of theorizing that like maybe the audio files got like a bit like compressed in a way.
It's kind
Yeah,
of
maybe.
funny.
But
'cause,
also,
like,
let us not disrespect the wheel effects work on Jonah Silon Sonsenbo, which is really cool.
Yay!
Help me out
yay.
real fast. Which of these is Sumo of the Opera?
that-
I think the
both
top
of
one
them
is
are-
Yeah, I think
sumo.
the
I think.
top one-
I think the top one might be sumo.
I don't know. I think the bottom one's sumo.
This is big
Have a
idea.
debate.
The VeggieTales Encyclopedia on Wiki, Sumo of the Opera, and it's both Madame Blueberry.
You know, we were gonna keep going down the line saying like certain videos we've made.
Yeah, we
for
keep
Blue
getting
Dot.
Also, I
distracted.
think
Going
Graham was
off
gonna say
track.
something
You're
more
better-
though.
you're
This
better at
podcast
keeping
is
this-
gonna be like 3 hours.
I know you're better at keeping this on track than I am. I'm all over the place. Chloe,
No,
Blue Dad. Blue Dad.
well, obviously I've done a few of the AMVs, like Dear God, Prayer for a Refugee, the Jesus He Knows Me. But aside from that, I'm pretty sure I'm responsible for the copy series being a thing.
Yeah,
That is
you
true.
started the copy
That's true,
series.
right.
Started with
Yes.
VeggieTales: The Lost Copy.
Wait, did you
I-
do the Larry Boy AMV? Larry Boy.
Oh yeah,
knocked
the
you out?
one
I like
of
that one.
the Mama Said Knock You Out. Yeah,
Yeah, I
was
like that one a
neat.
lot. That one's really good. It's like
Uh,
unironically like perfect.
Yeah. I guess by technicality, I did like the videos like Mr. Nezzer Goes to the Hospital and King George Goes Flipping Crazy. Since those
Yeah.
were like vague replacements of like VeggieTales YTPs I made.
It's
I
kind
just
of
Vague
gave, I
replacing
just gave
was
them
my
files to
doing.
make. Yeah, but I spent like almost a year making the YTPs.
Yeah, well, I spent almost an hour making the video.
That's so much more effort.
those were. I still loved all those calls in which like it was just like I enjoyed it. And it's just like WoopDoo is just like vague replacing all like the source. It's just changing all the sources to like the one episode, and it's like.
And it's not even the correct copy of the episode because it has like a different theme song. Just everything gets desynced and it's great.
That's amazing. The
Hello.
the VeggieTales music archive uploads of a lot of the episodes were like newer prints of them, I think. And me and Dario were gonna do a commentary on Madame Blueberry one time, and I pulled it up, and he was like, "No." And I said, "What?" He said, "We can't commentate on that one." I said, "Why?" He said, "It's not the original theme song with it." And I was like,
Who
I
cares?
don't know. I don't know how to
Doesn't
find.
matter.
So I went on archive.org. We ended up not doing it because we couldn't find it. Like we went on archive.org. There's like a VHS rip that was barely playing. We couldn't stream it. I said,
No.
I said I can edit it on iMovie. I said I can download the Madame Blueberry with the new theme song and like put the original
it's
in.
not authentic.
And he was like, "Yeah, but then
It's
the
not
logo
real.
in the end is the new Big Idea logo." And I'm like, "I'll edit that too if you want." I mean, I'll cut it out and put the old one in. We can
Put a
commentate
star
on-
wipe in there just to be funny.
Aye. Okay, so the AMVs. Josh, JK, Peach from the IRS, as you were formerly known, Blue Dad. What
How did you?
how
the
what,
question.
and when? Yeah, Blue Dad. What'd you do with Blue Dad?
What did you do?
So I made a
What did you do with
I made a
Blue
good amount of videos back in the Pale era, but when we switched to Blue Dad, I made the thumbnails. I made those Blender thumbnails when I was first starting to like mess around in Blender, which I still do, and have gotten decent at, I would say. And then I didn't actually make any actual videos on the channel up until my out of nowhere like 8-minute plus the comedy copy.
I love the comedy
was a lot
the
of
comedy
fun.
copy.
Really fun.
It's not even like structured like the other copy videos. I actually plan on probably making one that's more like that sometime in the future. Maybe sometime
The
soon. Maybe
championship?
before the Amphibia dub. And also that's how you can tell that I made the comedy copy because of my hidden message.
Your secret
Yeah,
message.
showing Homestar going the championship.
But then I also made videos like the Easter egg and Josh the Big Wall. I
That's a
made
good one.
the amazing
best
antidote
thumbnails.
of Archibald. I made the Cordy reveal. I did the anniversary EMV.
Wait, did you do the
And
thumbnails?
recently I did the Making Fiends one where I made
still love the
where I
thumbnail
made
for the
Vanilla
Making
really
Fiends
put up
one.
Mr.
Where's the
Wen.
joke?
It's my joke.
Did you make the thumbnails for like the clickbait Blender ones where it's like Larry and Apollo Gord and it's like
Most of the
Archibald
Blender
and
ones,
Larry?
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
or
that so
just
much.
like me.
I thought
messing around in Blender.
at least
But
one
I'm
of
the
them.
one
At
who
least one
photoshopped
of them.
Luigi into one of them.
At
Don't
least
forget.
do
at least
that.
one of those thumbnails, I didn't read that it was on the Blue Dad channel. I just saw the animation and I clicked it, and I was like, and then I saw it was Blue Dad, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. But it did get me. It did get me. At least once or twice. I kept falling for it. It's like Patrick with the spring toy in the prank shop where he keeps opening it. I just kept clicking on them like, huh? But
I don't get it.
I don't get it. WoopDoo.
I have made
No, I didn't ask my question.
what?
I was gonna ask you, what have you done with the doctor?
Dude, what is the capital of John Bosniak?
The
I
capital
said-
of Starbucks. Yes.
It's
What
not
have
even
you
his
said,
name. You
John
pronounce it
Bosniak?
incorrectly.
I know it's not his
every
name.
time.
I pronounced it like
Bosniak is crazy. I hope he hears this. He's gonna love that.
Okay, so what? Can I actually answer the question?
yes.
Yeah. What have you done with the doctor?
Because it's like when the channel was still in its Pair from the FBI era, for the first couple years I didn't upload very much, but it was like right at the tail end before the rebrand I started posting a lot. One of my favorites is VeggieTales Abridged, the complete series, also known as Guilt Abridged. That's
Yay,
great.
Ghost Bridged.
We also have well, I also animated the actual channel intro, so there's that too.
That's a good animation too. That's like that's good. It's really
Sorry
good.
to interrupt, but I have to head out now. So
no,
LOL.
I'm sorry.
No.
Dang.
Okay,
So
can you demonstrate the Larry dance in real time before you leave? Can you demonstrate it?
Uh,
we can hear the noises that you
yeah,
make when you
here, hold
Make
on.
noises.
Give us an audio representation of it.
Yeah, how does the Larry dance sound? I'll close my eyes and listen. It's like one of those like plastic sheets where it goes like whoop 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 whoop.
Yeah, you used to wiggle it back and forth.
It was great talking to you, Spartan. If you ever want to do like a one-on-one interview, we can do that sometime.
Okay.
That was fun. Thank you
Yes,
for
it
doing.
was. Feel free to answer any questions for me. Everyone else here.
Yeah, okay.
That's gonna go so wrong, but okay.
I'm gonna keep acting like you're here, and we're gonna like create new canon for like you as a person. Like we're just
Okay.
I'll answer the questions for Spartan because I'll be the one who
I'm gonna,
genuinely does
put
it.
all the
Don't
questions
trust
for-
Chloe.
What
do
if I
you
put all the
mean?
What if I put all the
I got to
questions for
go.
Bye,
Bye, Spartan.
Hi, Spartan.
Bye. Okay.
What if I were to put all the questions for Spartan in like Chat GPT and just let Chat GPT do it?
Just have all of his answers be like
let's do that. Let's actually do that. Actually do that. That's great.
No, okay, but I wanna keep answering.
Go for it.
The
Go
question.
For it. Go for
Okay,
it.
so the first ever Blue Dad animation, Silly Wilkins, that was animated by me. And that's Spartan and Don doing the voices. In
Hello.
It. A lot of my earlier Blue Dad videos are seen as iconic, I guess. I did the rap battle of Blue Dad versus Junior Boy.
That's
I
my
do
number
most
one.
of the videos that are like a business proposal to blank VeggieTales YouTuber. Let's see what else have I done?
How many are there? There was one for Computer Nerd, right?
Yes.
And there was
That one wasn't me.
for-
That was Spartan.
I would say that was Spartan. Yeah.
And there was one for Janice
did-
Emmons, one for Wada, I think. Was there one for Dario? Wasn't there one for me too?
Yeah, I did the business proposal for Nintendo Dario that uses the
Tuba noise.
fucking- sorry, I swear. I didn't mean to. No, it was the Jimmy bot, and I put a Blade song over it because I thought it'd be funny.
I like
But the
that.
first one I did, that was business proposal for Cosmic Tunes,
Cosmic
and I did
Tunes.
a really cool pseudo animation with Cheese-Headed Bean Boy.
My favorite's the one with Blue Dad and Charlie Brown.
That
was Charlie's draw. Was that Charlie? What a Charlie's drawing?
Looks so
Yeah,
good.
Charlie drew that.
Larry Boy and the Mean Green Beans.
Larry Boy and the Mean Green Beans was like
Matter
Spartan. That
Yeah,
was Spartan.
But yeah,
love that one.
also I have edited all of the Blue Dad dubs that are up so far, and I also narrated and edited the entirety of the 107 facts about VeggieTales video.
I love that
video
one.
still.
And that video in particular, I was in call when I was trying to record it. I was struggling so much to not break
So
out into
good.
laughter.
I think
I
that is,
remember like
that's
I'm
one
pretty
of my
sure
top
like
three.
5 times you just broke out into laughter.
the freaking motion, the wet motion tracking suits definitely got you the
it
most.
Was it was the line that's the whole thing with that that video is that we all just hopped into a Google Doc and wrote it collectively. So it was just complete and utter nonsense for the entirety of it.
I
And
made my
there was
brother
a-
watch it.
It was one fact that Spartan wrote saying that the VeggieTales characters were animated with rats wearing motion tracking suits. And I couldn't get through that one.
I love that.
I
they really
remember
put,
like we
tracking-
just like I brought up like the 107 facts videos, I believe, and then I was like, oh yeah, we should make like a parody of one of those
Yeah.
because we're like doing like parodies of YouTube channels, and then the next day like we just hopped in and recorded.
I remember I put my tracking information for like a Garfield pin I was getting in the mail.
Yeah.
I think it's very obvious which ones I did.
I think
Did
I
you
did
know
most of the ones
that
about
Rarity-
asexual Gary. I think I did
I
most of the
love
ones
that
about
one.
asexual Gary.
You did all of them about
I need.
asexual
Was
games.
there? Is there lore? Is there lore to asexual Gary? 'Cause
No, asexual Gary is just something
Gary
I
from
came up with
SpongeBob, but
because
they're
we needed
asexual.
something. We need something about I wanted just to include a random like whatever reoccurring character that shows up in the video. So I came up with asexual Gary.
I mean, it works. It works. I can see it. It's canon now.
I like the
trying to do that YouTuber voice. Like the recording wound up being like an hour long, and I had to cut it down so much. Just doing that the entire time.
You should make a part 2, but it's all like very obvious stuff. Like, did you know that in VeggieTales, Josh and the Big Wall, at 27 minutes through, you can see a big wall. This is a reference to the title,
Wow.
Josh and the Big Wall.
It's like that one like YouTube Shorts guy that's like, did you know the movie Coco is called Coco because of the character named
it's called a
Coco.
movie.
There was one for Migration, and it was like I haven't seen the movie. yet.
Migration!
It was like- it was like-
Migration! I've
I
seen
haven't seen it, but I
Migration.
heard it was really good. But it was a short about migration. It was like, did you know that in this scene you can see the brother pushing the sister down in the water? Like it wasn't hidden. It was part of the joke of the scene. He was like pushing her into the water when he was trying to talk to the girl or whatever. And they were like, did you know in this scene you can see him pushing her in the water? And the comments were foul.
Wow.
People were like, you idiot. No one didn't see that.
I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time when some of the time when I see Migration, I kind of think of you, Finn, because of the ducks and everything. The certain designs sort of just remind me of your various like duck and like bird characters. Like
I've gotten that from so many people. Like one person said that like Vector was Dario and the ducks. I think it was Pines. Pines said Vector's Dario, and I'm just representational of the ducks or whatever. So he was like, it's a Finn movie. It's a movie about Finn.
it's a very
with a
Finn
Dario-
core. I would say
with
it
a
is a
Dario
very
sort-
Finn
Finn
core
core.
movie. Like
I want to watch it. I do want to watch it.
It's like it's a fun watch. It takes some really stupid turns at some points, but it's an Illumination movie, so
see,
you know,
I
you
was
gotta-
about
it
to
is one
say.
of the
I love
better
stupid-
Illumination movies, though. I will say it is one of the better
Yeah, for
Illumination
sure.
movies. Like,
How does it compare to Secret Life of Pets?
I never saw Secret Life.
I don't
Oh,
know.
Lordy.
Is it
Secret
better
Life
or-
of the Pets, I don't really think too fondly of, but that also but that also could be because I have only seen it like once.
I liked it. I kind of grew up with it, so I like it.
I remember.
I
I
for
remember
whatever
getting
reason,
news
my
I was gonna
sister
go to
really
a
wanted
weird
to
hour
watch it.
when I saw that movie in theaters.
The second one, I don't remember the second one being.
There's a
I
I
second
didn't
one?
see the
There's a
second one. I
second
just remember
one?
the
Yeah,
commercials of the
second one,
dog jumping out of the train.
Yeah, I haven't. I saw the second one like I
He's gonna
half
ride
watched
the
it.
contraption.
I half watched
The
it one time.
Oh my god.
I half watched the second one like one time, so I can't really judge it.
Oh, yeah, that's also
I do want to see Migration though a lot.
Oh yeah, it's
I-
also a video I made with the contraption lore.
I mean, we all contributed to that.
I mean, in fairness, there was
Yeah,
also a
I
group
didn't because
effort.
I left exactly at the point when y'all started making the contraption memes, and then I came back when
Okay,
it was
everyone
over.
but you because you had to make like a toaster strudel or something.
I
Yeah.
was making garlic knots probably.
Wait,
You were making you were making a shuffleboard so you could get in a
You were making a
shuffleboard.
shuffleboard.
No, that's
Come on, we have to-
JK's job.
to get in a shuffleboard in
Yeah.
accident?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
hear
don't
it pays
think-
well this time of year.
What?
I don't think I ever watched this one. I have not
You
seen
never watched the
contraption lore.
contraption lore?
There's
Oh.
Garfield. Let's ride the contraption.
You're just
actively
watching it
watching
right
it.
now.
I can watch and narrate it if you want, or one of you all
Yeah.
can narrate it.
Please, yeah.
I
The
love
contraption.
I love the contraption
The
lore
look
so much. It was
I
it was
think you
me
should
just
ride the
laughing at the
contraption.
phrase "the contraption," and I decided to like
Let's ride the
make like
contraption.
lore based off of it. I wrote a whole. Okay, I
contraption
haven't
has been
made it public
dismantled.
yet, but I made a whole Google Doc where it was just
been
basically me
forgotten.
like writing out the entirety of the lore, connecting all the pictures together, and it was like so long. I gotta find it again, but I want to put it in the description of that video so bad 'cause it's so funny.
The transition from Cavis and then cutting back to Cavis like further away with the title. I have many regrets regarding the contraption. I don't know why that. I don't know why that was funny to me.
I'm
The
so
photos
glad.
that contributed to that were like the only pictures I had on my phone. Well, not I had other pictures on my phone, but like the only pictures I could only use pictures I had on my phone already. I could have searched up images, but like I just used images from when I went to the Jim Henson Museum, so that's what the little sketch.
I was gonna
thing-
say,
oh,
like, what were the half the images you sent?
I did like 2 of the images, and both of them were like Jim Henson sketches.
Is this edited or did the P actually look that evil in the show?
Yeah, the
Hey,
P
that's
looks that
we were
evil for
like
like one
discussing that, and like we
frame.
didn't notice. We keep noticing like sometimes when we watch videos episodes, there's like little things, like little
It
details,
just looks
especially in like
evil
Man
for
of Blueberry
one
and
frame.
stuff.
They just made
And we
this
noticed
little-
how evil that P looked.
I never noticed that. No, I am reassembling the contraption. Caption.
No.
victim of the
Freakers like
contraption.
dismantled it.
Taco Man becomes victim of contraption.
Taco Man was
Original
there.
builder of the contraption. The lawyers of Contraption Inc.
My contraption was meant for
Also,
good.
fun fact, the supposed music that's playing in the background of that video is literally just the Jelly Car main theme, but slowed down
When
and
these-
with like
when
slight
these are your
reverb on
lawyers.
it.
Is it specifically making
show
those
up-
faces?
You show up to court and these are your lawyers.
I'd be screwed.
Awesome.
I'd be awesome, man.
I
I'm in good
Wearing
hands.
wearing the tank top.
I think those. I think some of those VeggieTales screen caps came from when I downloaded an ISO file of the Veg Out game, and we just went through like the video.
Yeah, I think it
file.
was.
Yeah,
The
you did. I
Consnaption.
remember. The Consnaption.
Oh yeah, then like names just start. They would just start like screwing around with the names.
Wait, why is Dan Asparagus and Woody? Why are they the heroes?
They're the heroes.
Why?
Watches.
They
Yeah, but
made
more
a
importantly-
contract station sequel.
Traction station.
Is that a what's this? Is that a Muppet? Looks like a Muppet.
Oh yeah, that's one of the images from the Jim Henson Museum.
I
that
thought
had
you were
my-
Oh,
talking
okay.
about Brad Jones for a
Nice.
second.
The original.
You're Brad
contraption
Jones,
returns.
Chloe.
I just think he's cool. Is that a crime?
Yeah.
Okay.
The contraption is
We
a
got
new
a
beginning
theme
which
like
may cause
over
the closure
here.
of this- Contraption. What the heck? The contraptions have been defeated.
Good as one.
the party after the dance, party ending for the contraption.
Yay! The dance party ending for the contraption demise.
Every animated movie. I hope the Garfield movie ends with the dance party.
I wanted to end with
Better.
the dance party ending so bad. I just wanted to so I could just laugh. I just want to just like laugh so
I hope-
hard when that
I hope
shows
they-
up.
I hope they recreate the John dancing video.
They
That's-
need to. If,
That would be awesome.
I mean,
I
this
hope
movie.
that Garfield actually gets buried in elephant green screen effects.
I want the movie just because, like, I mean, I already know like the movie itself is like gonna be like a real like love letter to like the fans with like a lot of like references to a lot of like stuff like within it. So I'm kind of hoping they do that, like just like remake that, considering how like big of a meme it is. Like,
I
They
hope so,
better
too,
just
yeah.
have Binky the Clown.
I
in
hope
the
I mean,
entire
Bear
Tyler
thing.
Clown is just referenced within multiple points.
I want him
like,
to be a prominent character.
If John's like a side character, or like they cut back to John every like 30 minutes for like 30 seconds, I'm gonna be so sad.
That's probably what they're gonna do. At
want the
least
cast
according
of
to the
Orson's
trailers,
Farm
it looks
to
like
be
he
prominent.
looks like he's just gonna be like one of those things. They keep cutting back to every so often.
No, that makes me sad. I love John so much. Like John
Just
is
being
like a
like,
top
"Good
tier
for
character.
you."
Like
Good
John is one of my top 5 favorite characters in pop culture ever.
That's
like,
fair.
I don't know why. I just love John. I've always loved John.
John Arbuckle is a hero to all.
He is. I want to
John
be
Bar-
John. I relate to John. I feel like I am John. I hope
John
I'm I
Arbuckle
wanna be John.
survived the shuffleboard.
Yeah, you two go to a veterinarian. It's every
I mean-
like Thursday or whatever.
I want.
I mean,
want
yeah,
to be
he's
John.
He's definitely a tragic hero if you read Garfield minus Garfield. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Garfield
true,
minus
true.
Garfield.
Garfield minus Garfield. Was that licensed by Jim Davis, or was that
I
like
don't
a
know. I
parody?
think it was a fan
It
thing.
eventually
He said that
became
he liked
licensed.
it,
It
but he
started
didn't
as a
make it.
fan thing.
I was
I
gonna
think
say,
they
it's
did
a
make a
fan
comic
thing, from what I
about
yeah,
it.
they may have made something official like referencing it. Or
Yeah, no, I think like he's acknowledged it, but it's a fan creation like through and through.
But
Yeah.
like it's on Go Comics. Like you can literally read it on Go Comics. I remember that
Oh.
when I had Go Comics, it was on there, and I was like Garfield minus Garfield.
And it's interesting
that
how
like
big
Godzilla
Garfield
minus one?
Garfield has gotten though. Like it's gone again. It's still so interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
Garfield
favorite
minus
Garfield.
Garfield has its own cultural following now.
Yeah, I think my favorite Garfield minus Garfield thing. Someone did like an edit of the Thanksgiving special.
Oh, I think I know exactly what
John
you're
going
referring
insane.
to.
Wait, like the video, like the actual special, not
Yeah, the
comic?
actual special.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it like ends with
That would
John
be
like
good.
grabbing a chainsaw and like killing Liz.
I love that.
It's like a
I need to
It's
see
the
that.
ultimate
Dark video,
unofficial
I love it.
Garfield podcast now.
Honestly,
I like the we can get back to discussion, but like I like the panels which are like nothing, like no characters there because it just left up to your imagination what's going on.
I just like the frames where like John is just like talking to like nothing, and then he just starts crying. Like
he's so sad.
I like the ones where it's just Garfield on the counter, like all 3 frames are just like a blank counter. It's just a line. I just drank this entire thing of water. I'll be right back, okay?
All right.
Intermission time. Hello.
How long is this podcast gonna go on for?
It'll probably like 3 hours, I guess.
As long as it takes, Mr. Squidward.
I'm gonna be real, like, because I don't know how much longer I could probably stay on for, but I probably mean I could probably do that like half an hour at best, at tops probably.
When I
I have nothing else to do today.
We can do
We can probably try to get through some more like actual.
I would say maybe get through like
questions
1 or 2 more
about the
questions,
channel.
and then we
Since
can
there'll have been some big update. What? Not
update.
There'll have been some pretty big events since the last Blue Dad.
Yeah, the only reason why I'm asking about this is because my parents are like asking if I'm done or not. Because
we're knocking down the walls as we speak.
But yeah, no, I'm
talking to those friends of yours.
I mean, how dare you talk with the friends of yours? You cannot talk. You can only whisper.
You cannot
You can only
speak.
whisper
You
to your
cannot
friends.
talk.
It's like
What's going on?
I quite
Sorry if
frankly,
y'all been hearing beeping at all. Apparently, there's been.
No, I haven't heard any
I have not
beeping.
heard any beeping at all. But yeah, no, I mean, we can maybe do like 1 or 2. We can maybe do
we
like
can
1
try.
or 2
We
more
can try maybe
questions.
doing like a speed or lightning round with
We
questions.
could probably do like a quick thing probably because I mean I don't know how much longer I could do this for. I mean probably like maybe half an hour tops because like I know
That'll probably be good.
I could stay longer.
I mean, I don't have anything planned.
Hey, I have time.
you
also-
all have time, but I probably don't.
We
have much
need
time.
to keep recording until it's just one person left in the.
Yes, that would be funny.
Well, the 24-hour Zoom call.
It's a
elimination
competition.
We're not having a 24-hour Zoom call. I'm not having that. Maybe
Yeah,
the
I'm
real
glad that
question is,
this
can we
like puzzle
stop
discussion
with
about
that
like all
legend?
puzzle group plans is just gonna be in this recording.
Yeah, I'm just gonna listen back to us talking about the Pixar-thon. He's like, "Can I join you guys?"
Can I join you guys?
What is that your finish question?
it's me.
Hey guys,
Me, Finnegan Rowe on the VeggieTales podcast. That's me, Finnegan Rowe.
That's just
Why
his
is
Bob
this your
voice.
impression of him? That's so mean.
That's his impression.
not
of
trying to
Bob.
be
I just
mean.
put my
Keep back to
headphones
that.
back on.
He came back to that. I'm
No,
sorry.
literally. I put my headphones back on and they're like, hi, it's fitting in row and George with it.
They didn't hear anything.
Shoot. I mean, you're not wrong. It's not inaccurate.
Hi everybody, it's me, Finn, and welcome to my show.
I'm friggin' Dawn, and I'm doing an impression.
I'm sorry, my name is WoopDoo, and I make content, I think.
Dude,
I'm
look
gonna-
at me.
I'm gonna-
Hey guys, it's me, Chloe, and I'm gay
I have
for
a good plan.
I'm gonna leave that in. I'm gonna leave it
It's perfect.
in. Okay.
We were
What is the
discussing.
next question?
We were discussing to maybe like do like a
Lightning round,
like
maybe like 2 more
to do, like,
questions, maybe at
to do a
most.
bunch of like
I
quick
say do
questions,
3
like,
more
just
questions.
actually get some to end off the interview. We can just do a bunch of like quick questions and whatnot.
Yeah, I do have questions, so we can do those
Yeah.
now.
Give us every single question you have,
Oh.
even if it doesn't
Alright.
relate to Blue Dad.
So, my first question for you. No, here's a more personal question and less of a Blue Dad question. Okay,
Ooh.
how did you all meet each other?
That is a good question.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I wanted
okay,
to
that's
touch
actually
on that
a
last
good
time and I forgot.
question.
And I want-
So
that was gonna be like
which
my
of us
first
should-
question, but I forgot. So
You
Which
could
of
do
us
it.
should kind of tell the story?
You
'Cause,
could
like,
do so.
in terms of like
There's
the
certain
establishment
aspects of
of
what
our
happened.
friend group, I'm sort of the earliest one that's in this call right now.
wait, so you were the group? It was just you?
Well, it was like
It's not a group.
What a
it's
group.
just
no, I mean like I'm
person.
the one here who was in the group in the early days. So our friend group sort of found its footing in like late 2016. We were just a bunch of VeggieTales YTPers who wanted to hang out, and we made Skype groups and did live streams together, and it was all fun. And through those live streams, more people would sort of come in and we'd hang out for live streams, but then we just realized, oh wait, we just want to hang out more often anyway. And it's like like I said, we all sort of met each other through doing VeggieTales YTPs. So I met Chloe in early 2016.
I'm never gonna forget how. Can I tell this part?
Yes.
Okay. So this was like back when I was starting making YTPs. I was very inexperienced. I was very young. Went under a different name. We will not disclose. And there was.
It may or may not have had an E in it at some point.
Where it wasn't supposed to.
Anyways, there was like this collab someone hosted about VeggieTales, and like I made an entry, and like during the first like 5 seconds of it, I just had like some text thing being like, "Hey, WoopDoo."
Yeah, it was specifically just "Hi, WoopDoo Crafter," and then I see that I'm like, "Hi." I just said in the comments, and then we just became best friends from there.
Then a very bitter rivalry.
That's all it took.
And I sort of started to get to know Dawn through like them hopping in like stream chats and stuff.
Oh yeah, I was
doing live streams early on. And JK, I feel like
and then ironically I joined the group via me like on Dawn's previous channel.
You met me
my
through a stream I did.
And that kind of just later that day I met WoopDoo and Chloe and all these people who legitimately I have watched for like a while.
Like
in 2017 I joined the group and
you met me through because I think I brought you into like a voice chat like through like a stream that I did.
I just said if I could join.
Like later on, like I introduced you to like WoopDoo and everybody else. Like
funny because like the four of us in particular have very specific history because like we do our current series of dubs on Blue Dad, but there was an older series of dubs that some people know about that don't ask us to re-upload them because we genuinely don't even have them, and if we did, we are never gonna.
If you do have some, don't upload them.
Yeah, do not upload them at all.
Yeah, or also send ransomware to your computer to get rid of them.
Maybe let's not threaten people with that, Chloe.
What if I told you I have all of them?
No.
Share them.
You didn't even know about them.
What if I say?
Get ready for some ransomware.
What the name of the show is?
What if I said right now? Okay, we're gonna cut and show part of those dubs, and I'll cut the podcast and show it.
Nope.
I will. And also, just to briefly also say, this goes for like I feel like this probably goes for not to speak for other people, but at least for me, like when it comes to like some of our content that we've since gone rid of, we got rid of them most of them for reasons. So if you have them, please like keep them private because and if you see any of those videos from back of us from the day, they probably don't they
don't
like more often than not they don't reflect who we are today.
I know there was like one person on this podcast before in like a group discussion who brought it up and is like they should re-upload those, and I'm like, how do I tell you?
No.
Do you remember who it was?
I don't. I just remember it was someone.
It was
I'm not naming names.
We always bring up Joe Dad.
But as I was saying,
in my mind.
As I was saying, like even with how aged those have been, it was sort of how we all started to get closer with one another because we would do those pretty frequently, and like the four of us specifically, I remember y'all had invited me to be on that first dub. But I wasn't able to, so I never got labeled as one of the creators like the rest of you.
So sad.
Man, I wish I could see those now. Now I'm sad.
Well,
you can see our newer dubs. Our newer dubs are better.
I have a bunch of I have a bunch of videos from my main channel. I didn't archive a bunch of stuff on my second channels, but I do have like most of my videos from my main channel and some of those previous dubs just for like personal reasons, just to keep.
Well, JK, get ready for some ransomware.
No, Chloe, I don't want people hacking in just for some.
No, I'm saying I'm hacking in.
Can I have ransomware?
Okay,
Please.
Sure.
You want ransomware?
Do you want that?
Yes, I just want to be included in the ransomware gifting. You know.
Oh.
I have ransomware FOMO.
No, it should be.
Honestly, I want you to
People
get the ransomware
But
bit
so-
in there just
but
as
I
a
guess,
bit.
but just in case, hey, VeggieTales fans, don't like hack people. I guess this hasn't happened. I don't think
Don't
before, but
hack
like, don't do it if you're
I
thinking
don't
about
think
this.
the children that are part of this fandom know how to hack.
It's gonna be Bob
anything.
Larry who does it.
Bob Larry just hacks ransomware to everyone, and they posted this clip, and they're like, "We got permission."
No, you
No,
see,
You have
Bob
no
Larry
permission from
does
anyone.
does what May AIDS did back in 09 and like hacks multiple YouTube thumbnails.
Yeah, including like Fred.
Yeah.
Somehow the Fred channel is going to be affected by a random VeggieTales fandom hacker.
Well,
I
as
mean,
if
if a
the
random
Fred
YTP
channel has
can
done
do it.
anything in the past decade.
I do have other questions I would like to
Yeah,
ask.
yeah. We said we were gonna go fast with these last questions, but you asked like a big one, so
How dare we, Bob?
we can go through some other questions.
I like that story. I like it.
Yeah.
I like your cut, G.
What can you all? Yes, that. What can you all tell me about Purple Family Friend? Is he?
Oh,
Oh,
that person almost was in this very episode.
Is that an
Um,
account made by a blue daddian, or is that
Should
someone
we
who
say?
you don't know who
we
is?
say?
I mean, if I'm
don't-
doxing y'all like with Greerton and stuff, you don't have to tell
I
me.
don't know. I don't
I'm
know
not,
if
I'm
I
not
should
trying to.
say.
I'm not
I
trying to
don't
like
know if you-
expose and ruin the joke. So if y'all don't want to say this stuff, you don't have to.
I don't know if he wants to be outed as Purple Family Friend quite yet.
That's fine. That's
There's
fine.
also
All in-
two
all in good time.
channels that person has made that
All in
were
good time.
named nameless that has appeared in comments and whatnot.
All in good time. All in good time.
Yeah.
That's totally fine.
when the time is right.
When the time
everyone
is right,
will
we will know. Purple
If
Family
he-
Friend will ascend.
If he was here, which
Run
we
out of big
extended the
stadium.
invite to him, but I
Yeah.
assume he's asleep right now because he's very good at sleeping in.
That I can concur.
Yeah.
Okay, well, shoot, there was another channel. It was like Red Sun or something.
Okay,
Oh,
Red,
I don't think
Red
I know.
Mom and Yellow Sun
Red
have
Mom
no
and Yellow Sun.
affiliation with us.
They do not.
Those, I don't know who they are.
I'm trying to find them now. Red Mom and
What?
I think,
as we
I
all
think
know,
Yellow
that-
Sun like rebranded as something. and, like,
I know Yellow Sun. I think that's the same person who's like, I think I'm correct in saying that's 12-4, who's like a person in our comment sections a lot.
I
And like
looked up-
did like a geometry dash chart of one of Spartan's videos on Blue Dad.
Well, as we all know, that both of those channels are both Joe and Dak, actually. So
Why did you
Joe
bring up
and
Jodak?
I don't know. It's my running gag now.
I looked up. I
It's just
looked
like
up-
my deli meat bit from the first.
Yeah, no, I'm the gag person
I looked up
joke.
Red Mom Animations channel, and the first thing that came up was being not straight.
Yeah,
Yay, Jaded Animation.
that's just a good video. So
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. It's Red Mom Blue.
What, you're
Dad.
trying to put the woke agenda in this video? Great.
How dare? How
Wait,
dare?
I'm
I-
trying to
I'll-
put
I'll
the
get-
woke
I'll get-
as if
Now watch
as if
me.
all of the Blue Dad people here aren't gay in some way.
No, literally.
I'll do
Watch
something
me-
about this.
Watch me get a message about that. They're like, "You showed that flag in this video," and I'm like, "Yeah, but also like."
Yeah, like
Well, it's a good thing I don't have my camera on.
I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
I'll do something about this. I'm trying to find Yellow Sun now, and I cannot find it.
I think like Yellow Sun rebranded. That's the thing. I think
Yeah.
Yellow Sun rebranded, and I think like the Red Mom. I think like
Red Mom,
like,
I
I
think
think-
the channel just got deleted. Like I was trying to find it, and then I found like an empty channel with like a blank profile picture, and like the bio says like I was Red Mom.
I do
No
not.
longer.
I do not.
yeah,
like
I think
the
they just
results
straight
I'm
up
getting for
deleted their
Yellow Sun.
channel like by now. I think.
No.
I can't even share these. These are terrible. Okay, I'm just gonna put my
What?
phone down. That's enough internet for the day.
Okay, so got any other question?
Okay, you got another question?
Let's answer
was-
all of the questions.
I mean, that was about it. To be honest.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
A lot of group shows now, I'll prepare like 5 to 10 questions, and then like I'll just go off of those and just talk and try to get them to like an hour and a half from with those 5 questions.
I mean,
and like
we
normally-
probably have like 2
We
hours.
do-
Probably.
yeah, I have, like,
I was 2
we're
hours
like
at this point.
approaching 2 hours.
I was
like-
gonna say at this point we probably have all the questions, the time at least that we need to to have a pretty fulfilling podcast. It's gonna be, I want to get this out like tomorrow, so episode 120 can drop on Monday maybe.
Yippee!
Yeah, episode 120 is gonna be pretty cool. I'm excited.
You can
Tell us what it is now.
No.
If you have another question, you can just.
Also,
If you
by
have
the way,
another question, you can ask me about a Spivey again, and I can do my Pokemon noises as we establish.
You can ask me about rarity.
Well, I guess
Rarity.
JK is the only one here who wasn't on the podcast before.
That's
Well,
I
I imagine we can get more into stuff that I've been doing since being rebranded and whatnot in a future episode if you want.
I did want to touch on that. Yeah. I do want to touch on JKDoodles versus Peach from the IRS and the difference. I'm sorry, I have long hair and it's itchy, and I didn't want to look like I had fleas, so I turned the camera off.
This just in: Finnegan Rowe has fleas.
I knew it. No,
That's why we call him Fleanigan.
Oh no, it's so itchy today. Like it's just.
Oh wow.
Golly. I think it's because this hat that I have here. Like I haven't washed this hat in a long time, And so
You might want to do that.
It's got lint and stuff in it, and this tag's really itchy too. And every now and then something will crawl out of it, so it's like I don't know.
Oh god.
I'm messing. It's not that bad, but my hair is very itchy, so I don't know. Anyone have any medicine for that, mite medicine, like the spray that you put on cats and stuff?
No, I don't think so.
No one. Okay, whatever.
You can put some leeches in the beanie and then try that.
Put leeches in the
Maybe you can run the beanie over with the rover and
Okay, the leeches. I'm not sure about the leeches. Then again, anytime you're sick, if you just take some leeches and put them on your arm, that'll fix it.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
I had a headache the other day, and I was like, I'm just gonna get a leech. I got a leech.
You can get the special. Universal recently released special VeggieTales branded leeches that you can use.
VeggieTales the bomb tomato leech. As it sucks your blood, it goes.
What a delightful noise! No, I used to have the VeggieTales seeming silly song toothbrush that would last and would play silly songs for the amount of time you're supposed to brush your teeth, and it's just that for leeches.
Yeah, I had one and I dropped it in the toilet the moment I took it out of the package.
Oh no!
I was 3. I got it home. We got it from Walmart back when you could buy stuff like that at Walmart.
Yeah, you can't buy toothbrushes now.
I mean VeggieTales toothbrushes, and I took it out of the package, and I was like, yeah, and I kind of waved my hand with it like a stupid kid would do, and it fell right in the toilet. And I was like, I looked down and I was like, and Mom was like, well, you can't use that now. And I was like, can we clean it? And Mom was like, no. I said, can we buy another? And she was like, no. And I was like, oh.
No dental hygiene for you.
I came so close, but I never once have brushed my teeth with a VeggieTales toothbrush. I was literally about to, dropped it in the toilet, blew my chance, and I've never done it.
And you grew up to be one of the most prolific VeggieTales merch collectors that I know.
And you dropped all of them in the toilet.
And I still don't have a VeggieTales
the merch in the toilet.
It's like that one dad that drops the cookies in the toilet and the one pirates behind.
In the
He dropped them. He placed them in there. He was very proud of himself.
Okay. There's a family. There's the family fun activity on the Pirates DVD. It's make your own treasure hunt. And I remember even my family doing that for Christmas once. But it was there was this one point. Well, this is one part where it's it's come out of a good hiding spot, kids. And then it just shows the parents just that's a SpongeBob, I guess, but it just showed clips of the wacky hijinks of the parents hiding the cookies, and there's one part where the dad almost puts the cookies in the brownies or whatever, in the toilet.
It was brownies.
And then the dad looks upset that he couldn't put them in the toilet.
The dad looks like a kid who couldn't get a toy at Toys R Us or something.
I love Finn's concerned expression as you're describing it.
Was this on the VeggieTales pirate DVD?
Yeah, it was on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Yeah,
it's on the official
I have
DVD.
dissected those bonus features. How have I never seen this? Can you all please send that to me? I have to watch it.
We'll
It's
all
really
send
good.
it
I
to
think
you.
it's on
That's-
YouTube
yeah,
somewhere.
each of you-
I think it's on YouTube somewhere.
I'm gonna look it up.
Individually DM it to me, each of you, like so I can watch it for every
Okay.
message. For every message, I can watch it.
Okay.
We'll wrap up the podcast here. This has been the Blue Dad
Oh,
podcast.
whoa.
This
Okay, wait. So okay. Can I just This is like out of nowhere, but like VeggieTales connected. Me and WoopDoo have talked about this and have thought about this and have come to this conclusion. Future One Bundle just confirmed that they are welcome to the land of nothingness. We will
What the
white
friggin'
WoopDoo.
what?
Wait, they are?
Yeah, I just checked my community tab and I
Wait a
saw
minute.
this. I was like,
I was right
You
this
were right
whole
the
time.
entire time.
How did I know this?
We
How did
friggin' called it.
I had my
There was something about
suspicions.
the way they drew. There was
Oh.
something about like the way they drew and how they were like a really good like VeggieTales animator that messed with the format. I was like, there was something there.
And how they
and
somehow
were
knew
right.
like all of the best.
Oh my gosh, and they're
Freaking-
Goose and 12 on the Big Idea Wiki.
My
I-
God.
I
Literally-
also thought that
I
too.
literally knew it. I
No,
literally could
no,
tell.
my
Like,
mind
literally-
is blown now. What the?
That makes sense. That makes
And
sense.
we mentioned Letter Nothingness earlier in this recording. It probably will get cut out.
My
But
God. Welcome
believe it.
back? Question mark.
Oh my
Welcome
gosh.
So if you're
back to
listening to this,
Ben
welcome
Rant.
back.
I guess
Also,
always
that
welcome
makes
back.
sense
But,
of
you
why
know.
you know about us as a group. Like
I
That
feel-
does
hello?
explain
Yeah,
it.
it was
I
kind of
feel-
interesting how we all sort of clicked right away.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
oh my god! Literally, this is like the biggest bombshell ever. Like, hello?
I think.
Yeah, forget
Board- I
episode
think
120.
Board-
This is the
What
biggest one.
This is like
I think-
this is a bizarre connection, but I recently watched this video. There's this one Snapcube stream where they were playing Lethal Company and they find out that Henry Kissinger passed away or died in the middle of the recording and they just feel about it.
And they're Goose and 12 too. Goose and 12 is always so nice in the Big Idea.
Yeah,
Wiki.
I- yeah.
talked to Goose
I
and
had this
12.
suspicion too
gosh,
because
this
of like
is so-
the way the like
The
certain
fact that
images
this
were like
news just
scanned.
dropped in the middle of our like the near the end.
Like
I'm
starting
so-
to end
I'm
like,
so-
the
I'm
most like
sorry,
chaotic
Jake.
ending.
JK, I'm so sorry, but you comparing 3-to-1 Blender being WTLN to Henry Kissinger dying is
It's like
really funny.
shocking news. I don't
You need
mean
to
it in
keep
like
that- you need to keep
I
that in
I was
mind.
gonna talk about the one stream where like
Kissinger.
I was gonna talk about the one stream where like L Supersonic Q learned that the Blue's Clues pilot was found, but that works too, I guess.
Yeah. Well, mine is funnier.
Kissinger.
Mine is more talky, like Spartan. We're still in this call, actually.
Yeah, he
Hey
hasn't
guys,
left.
it's me,
Hey
Spartan.
Spartan, how do you? Hey Spartan, how do you take this news? Hello, everybody. My name is Spartan. And I
Hey, wait
really
a minute.
enjoyed the
I'm
news.
actually Spartan.
No, I'm Spartan.
No.
No, it's me, Mickey Mouse. Oh, I mean SpartanDash.
Sorry, Spartan or Mickey, make up your mind.
Shut up.
Ugh.
So yeah, sorry to do it. I know I'm sorry I interrupted you. I know you were trying to wrap things up, and we can probably like go through all like our social medias and whatnot to end us off. But yeah, that felt like big news to just like that'll be fun to just because like we've talked about this very like theory, quote unquote, even though like it wasn't like ooh, do you think there was like some drama? But like no, it was just like something we kind of just thought, and it's confirmed now. So like, hey, Future Blood, you're cool. It's been cool working with you, quote unquote, with the actually like a Bendy project that we can probably mention on a future interview.
Should I
Yes.
comment? Should I comment that there were people who thought that might be a theory, like it could be possible, or should we not say that?
I feel
I
like
mean,
we
they're
should
probably gonna watch this
Also, we-
episode and
as long as you,
figure
like,
that out.
maybe specify that like I never meant we never thought about it as like ooh there's some
Honestly,
dark
I think
secret.
I was, like,
it
one
was
of those-
just like something where we noticed like certain quirks and we were, because you know of how our brains work and how we watch like VeggieTales as
Yeah,
well.
no,
but,
we
like,
were like, yeah, no,
we
'cause,
were like,
just
wait a
comparable.
minute.
I
mean,
was
I think I was like
maybe.
one of the first few people that was like, you know, they're a lot like them and like how they act and whatnot. And I was like, that kind of seems like, you know,
and they had a
if
lot
they-
of like similar interests as well.
yeah, they had a lot of
Somebody
similar
mentioned-
interests. I was like, you know, this does seem like it would be them. Like,
I
Somebody
wasn't
had
like
mentioned it to
genuinely
me.
sticking to that as like I know this because that feels weird to do
Yeah,
with
yeah,
my
yeah,
own
yeah.
friends. But like,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
I don't know,
but
I
also,
just-
like, it was a
it doesn't
thing.
matter
I was
either
like,
way.
right this time, so
I
do it
sort
again.
of-
Right?
I
Like,
sort of
it was
just
a
saw
stray
it-
thought
I
that quirk- It's just it was just a stray thought that's really cool to see. Just like, oh, we will like all no one's activated, and we will up to something.
I always just sort of thought it as
the
like
kids
3,
say
2, 1
we
Blender
cooked on
is
this
the
theory.
modern WTLN because very similar style
Yeah.
of
Somebody-
humor.
Somebody
Veggie
told me-
Tales was a very talented animator, and we all very much love the Go Animate video.
That's one of my favorite
Love all
videos
of
ever.
them.
now.
You're
Somebody
so
told me-
talented. You're so good at what
Yeah.
you do. If you're listening,
We should
Somebody
get a
told
time
me.
share.
I can't remember who it was, but somebody posted that theory to me, and I was like, I don't think so. But like, I didn't know enough. I know more about 321 Blender than I did know about WTLN, so I didn't really have enough to like know either way. I don't know.
Hey,
yeah,
I
I'm reading more of this community post now, and it's like obviously very understandable that you
Yeah,
do not
yeah,
want
I-
to go back
but
to
it's-
using that name, and
as
it's
someone,
like
Yeah,
as
for
someone who
sure.
has also basically just decided to just rebrand themselves to like get a fresh start, quote unquote.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I
no,
completely
that's
get
Yeah,
it.
same.
Yeah, like I absolutely get that.
Even though that goes for like most of us here, more or less.
Yeah.
With free-
3, 2, 1 Blender. If you're listening to this,
We
we
love
love you. Keep up the good work.
I love you. I love you. I love you. See, it's fun. It's fun. So
I-
real.
I'm like,
That's so trippy though. That's so
I'm
trippy.
flabbergasted to have this
Such a good
realization,
word.
but at the
Again,
same time,
I don't think you're Henry Kissinger.
I just,
I
I'm
don't think you're the
just-
Blues Clues pilot either.
I'm just happy to know that you're okay, I guess. It's like I've known you
Yeah.
this whole time, but I was always worried about like I wonder if they're doing all right. But
Yeah, I hope you're doing okay.
absolutely.
Yeah.
and the
cool.
thing you said about apologizing to anyone you've hurt, it's okay. I'm sure that whatever happened, it was like 5 years ago. Everyone's
all changed in
everyone's in
some
a better
way.
place now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all grow and get better. That's crazy.
Our
So
group has
we got
definitely,
the live
like,
reaction. We got the live reaction to finding this
Yeah,
out.
that was-
The live
like-
Blue Dad
There we
reaction.
go. See, it makes sense because like WTLN was awesome and 321 Blender's awesome. So like if they're the same
Yeah.
person,
Yeah,
so
they're
obviously.
awesome.
makes sense. It's like double the
And-
audience.
They're
and
both-
That's actually the only reason I thought
like-
they were the same person.
I
They
did-
were both the
this-
most
this-
talented aliases in the fandom
Yeah, I
for their
did- yeah.
respective eras, I guess.
all I knew about WTLN was like that they were like a really awesome VeggieTales channel that wasn't up anymore.
And the
And
freaking
then
and
Goose and 12 on
Yes,
Big
yes,
Idea Wiki was like one of
that's everywhere.
yeah, Goose and 12 on Big Idea Wiki was like one of the most active like editors on the wiki, and like I always would go on there. The little picture of Bob with like the Veggie Island outfit, I think was Goose and
Mhm.
12's
Yeah.
picture on there, and like I think I interacted with Goose and 12 once or twice, and they were super nice, and I was like, I like Goose and 12. I should ask Goose and 12 to be on the
They got
podcast. And then of course 321 Blender, was just awesome as well. So like knowing these are all the same person is really cool to me.
So cool.
And in a sense, this kind of brings everything full circle because like our group has also grown and changed, and we've become better people as time has progressed. And
Yeah,
we've
and
become
again,
not
going back
edgy
to-
teenagers.
see,
And
see, no,
also,
it's like
like-
poetry.
and
It
also, like,
rhymes.
and also like we make jokes about each other. We do haha funnies 100% and just to make each other laugh. But also like again, I say this all the time, but it's something that people should say all the time to people they care about. I love you guys all so much.
Oh, we love you too,
glad-
JK.
Love you too.
I love you, JK.
I love you, JK.
Okay.
With all that being said, and with that well, I don't know what you call that, like that
The
the big
bombshell.
Yeah,
bombshell,
the-
the bombshell at the end of the podcast. Like that's a good way to wrap it up. Peace out. See you all. And
Oh, should we all do we all I don't know, do we all discuss where you can find us on
Like plug our socials.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, stuff will do
I'm
we dot-
sorry.
do
No,
that
we
here.
I
should
have a
definitely.
YouTube channel and a Twitter.
And the
same
name would
name.
be the name Yogibearcam.
Yeah, Yogibearcamera. It's not that
Gotcha.
hard to find me.
Chloe.
yeah, we can just go one by one just to briefly say all socials.
I think that's smart. Definitely, Chloe.
Yeah.
I have a YouTube channel. I upload mainly YTPs, but there's some side projects. One might be happening soon. Who knows? And I don't have a Twitter, but I'm fairly active on Tumblr, and sometimes I'll use DeviantArt.
Cool. And that's all under PinkDelilahTea.
Yeah.
Got you. And JK.
Yeah. Hi. If you want to see some shenanigans I've been up to, I'm still I still haven't made any huge stuff. I've mostly been posting art on my turtle, But also I recently I also have a YouTube channel which I plan to do more stuff on, and I also recently opened, just to broaden my social media stuff, I also recently uploaded started a Instagram, a Tumblr, a Blue Sky, and a Letterboxd, and all of them are J0SH.
Oh yeah, I also have a Letterboxd too. It's like the same.
I do too. I
username,
Me
forgot.
too.
So yeah,
I'll just say I use
check us out.
Letterboxd pretty frequently too. So if you want to check out whatever I watch, which is I watch stuff pretty frequently, so check me out there. It's the same username.
If you want to see my thoughts on stuff.
Ernest and Celestine for like the 50th time, yeah.
But yeah, if you want to occasionally hear the word Spivey some more, see it. There you go.
If you want to see me either rank like Pixar stuff or queer movies, so that's my letterbox. Basically,
the two best type of movies.
If you want to see me eventually start using it more, I created my account in 2022 and then forgot about it, and I'm trying to use it more now.
Happens.
So I'm gonna try and use that. Also, I feel like I've had like 3 other opportunities to plug my socials here, so I guess I don't need to say much. It's like I'm WoopDoo on all platforms, or like WoopDoo_DT. But also, subscribe to Jack and Jellyfy. I'm doing more on the team for BFDI. So if you don't watch BFDI, watch BFDI. It's good.
And check out if you haven't already season 3 of Anime Insanity is really good, and WoopDoo and
watch Battle for Dream Island, watch Anime Insanity. I do stuff for both, quite good.
And watch the WoopDoo channel and WoopDoo's Veggie stuff.
Yes. Subscribe to my places of fun having.
Also subscribe to Anthony
Make sure you don't forget to whoop the do. To do the whoop to whoop.
And look out for when BFPOR finally drops, because Finn is a new voice actor on our team.
That's right.
And stay tuned for more Blue Dad shenanigans on the YouTube channel. But I feel like you probably are aware of that. Maybe.
No, they have no clue.
What's Blue Dad?
I don't know. Well, wait, that was the first question. We could just do that again. Okay, so
full circle, redo the whole show. Now loop the podcast. I'll go back to the beginning and re-listen to it and like.
Yeah, no, this is like a loop. You can
and we'll discuss that. Why after this theme song?
It's like
if you love your veggies,
yeah, like
more
this
to know,
theme
then
song.
I have for you a spectacular show.
We'll discuss all that and more after the theme song.
If you love your veggies and want more to know, then I've got for you a spectacular show. We be giving you facts with lyrical rhyme and bringing in guests for a lot of the time. If you search for your hair and some cheeseburgers too, then I'm happy to say we got a show for you.
I'm actually going to play the theme song right here in the end.
Okay, that's
you didn't
great.
play it for the first entire part of the podcast. You play it at the end.
What if I just played it twice, like all the way through?
Yeah, that would be really funny.
Out, like I'm just like.
I mean, I was just talking about BFDI. They literally do that in some episodes. They'll just play the intro twice and make a joke about it.
What if I play the whole show?
Didn't we?
That's tempting. I might do it. I might play the whole show twice just because it's funny.
The whole show? No,
the
just
whole
show.
just to see how long people listen before they realize.
Well, if that's the case, maybe it'll be long enough for through Tom
It's like something you would post on like April Fool's Day or something like that. Just like like
no, it's like one of those 24-hour live streams.
Well, if that's the case, then Future Bundle. Speaking of them, then they can post the entire Jonah script in the live chat again.
Yeah, they did that for the one premiere on Blue Dad.
Oh, 321 penguins.
It was like, how? This is just the dedication.
Did you say 321 penguins?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how. Because the dad is on
titled.
so technically I think it's 321 penguins.
You see, that's the sequel to 101 Dalmatians.
There's so much penguins.
We keep saying we're gonna end the episode.
Okay, yeah. Finn, you can end this off.
No, I turned my camera off. That means that's the end of the recording.
We gotta stop the recording.